What is up, everybody? Welcome to episode 51 of the AFK Hour podcast. I'm your host, jlucio, and today we have the very lovely BigBoyEddke,
Hello.
and we have the very physically broken NABjr one.
Yo, yo, yo.
So what's up, guys? What have you guys been up to this past week? Anything interesting?
No, not really. Just a bunch of gaming. We just started today playing Void Train with Snaggerbot. That was pretty
Void
fun.
Trade?
Yeah.
What is that?
Void Train?
Yeah, what is that?
You're on a train, or well, the pulley trains, the ones where you go up and down to make them go faster, whatever they're called. You're in one of those trains and you're just going through the void, like empty space, and you're just collecting materials, build up your train to be better. It's an early access game, but it's pretty cool. It's like a base builder. Like the further in you go into the void, you find more materials. You can get more trains behind you, so you have more living space. It seems like you can upgrade them. I don't know. We haven't gotten that far, and then that's pretty much it. It's pretty fun. I know for with Ruben, we've been playing Dying Light, which is pretty fun too.
What's Dying Light?
It is zombie parkour, basically.
Oh, I remember that game came out like 3 years ago, right?
Yeah,
It's an old game.
Yeah, but it's really fun. If it's on sale, I highly recommend it. It is basically just it's like a campaign game. It has multiplayer. I don't know how the multiplayer works, but it does have co-op. And you basically just join your friend's mission and you get all the benefits. Like as he progresses through the story, you get the experience, you get the rewards, etc., etc. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of jumping around.
What was that game that came out like in 2010, and it was like a parkour game, and it was like there's no campaign. All the campaign was online, and you know Hossa was in love with this game. Do you guys want to know? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like I think it was called Brink. Is that what the name of the game?
I think so.
That was the game. Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember.
And then it just flopped.
Yeah. I just remember like all the hype around it because of the parkour element, and that's when people like parkouring.
Because of Mirror's Edge, I think, right?
Yeah. And it just like I was like I'm being real, like it was kind of something that I was looking forward to, and when it came out I was just like, this is fucking trash. I have to play online. That's kind of dumb. And I like campaign.
My favorite part is when you asked him, you're like, hey, what do you think of the game? I don't want to talk about it. That was his reaction.
Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, that game had really cool mechanics and I liked the concept of it, but the way that they implemented on day one was kind of meh. So I mean, it just flopped from then.
Yeah, this one's pretty fun. The free running or hardcore parkour, whatever you want to call it, is like it doesn't feel like it's part of the main game, but it's like the biggest part of it. The whole thing behind it is like, oh, we stick to the roofs because it's safer.
Yeah.
And it feels nice once you start leveling. It feels a little clunky at first, but once you start leveling up, it feels really smooth. Not as smooth as Mirror's Edge, which was pretty freaking cool, but it does feel smooth.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, I 100% Mirror's Edge. And like, I don't know, like, since I have a very addictive personality, I wanted to beat all the time trials. And some time trials are just fucking insane. Like, it's just impossible.
Yeah,
like,
I remember you coming over to my house to try them when we would hang out here.
Yeah. And like, after that, I was one of those people that went to try to 100% a game, like with achievements and whatnot. And when that game came out and I tried 100% it, I'm just like, nope, I'm retiring the old belt. You know, I'm not gonna do that shit no more. Like it was just too hard.
Crazy. Like I remember one of the first time trials that you're supposed to do is you follow the route, right? And you can do it, whatever, right? But to break that record, you had to think outside the box. You had to climb like a pipe, then would jump from wall to wall to get to the top and basically skip the whole course.
Yeah, like I'll give like the viewers an example. Like time trial, like let's say I practice a map and I practically perfect it. I would do it within like 4 minutes, and then they wanted us to break the record of 1 minute, and I'm just like, how the hell am I gonna skim 3 minutes off my best time? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. So like you just have to grind and find out like shortcuts, and it like literally it was like one of those grindy ass games, and I don't know, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it no more. After 100%, I was like, never again. I'm never gonna 100% another game, ever again.
It was interesting though, because it shows you where it wants you to go through, but that's not necessarily your route. Like I got into the second one and I still had the time trials. I checked online. I was like, wow, people are smart to find this. Like instead of following the route, they just jumped towards like a higher building on the wall and then just skipped everything. And you trimmed off already like 2 minutes right there.
Yeah. All right. Well, what have you been up to, NABjr?
Oh, I mean, I've been playing Factorial again with Ricky and Izzy. We've just been building our factory. This is the furthest that Ricky's gotten. I think we're almost at the furthest that I've gotten to. I think we're almost there in terms of that. It's been cool. We also been playing Divinity again.
Without me sometimes.
Without Eddie sometimes. We started another campaign with some other people as well.
Divinity's fun. Oh, it finally passed my PUBG hours recently.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, how many hours on PUBG do you have?
I can check real quick if you give me a second.
Okay.
How do I check?
Well, while you check your hours, I want to say, sir, about Divinity. Like, that's a game that somebody bought me, and I've only played 20 minutes of, and I feel so fucking bad because I haven't even played with her, and I need to play with with my friend, and like,
Yep.
like it's just one of those games, like, because I love D&D, right? To a certain extent, not as much as Nick. Nick loves D&D too, and so does Eddie. But I don't know, like it's just very time consuming, and like it's very another game that's kind of grindy.
Well,
it seems like.
how many hours do you think I have in Divinity?
I would say more than 400 hours. 430?
Yeah. 459 hours.
Wait, how much?
459.
Oh, okay.
PUBG, I have 393.
Damn.
You know how I like to play a lot of GTA? That's barely at 532. So Divinity's catching up. And my highest played game is obviously Ark. And that is at 797 hours.
And I'm really at 170 hours in Divinity.
That's a lot, actually. I'm surprised.
But how do you check hours again? I'm gonna check mine.
I just went to my library.
Open it. Yeah, I wonder who got you that game. Towards what kind of friend gets you
Okay,
that game? You only play 20
fine.
minutes.
Yippo bought me the game. She's a really good friend of mine, and she bought it for me. And the only reason she bought it for me was so I could play with her. And yeah, I haven't played with her. The one time Oh, go ahead.
The one time you did play it wasn't even with her.
Yeah, the one time I did play it wasn't even with her. I feel fucking bad, man.
It was, who was it? Me, Jesus, and who else? I think that was it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I remember. It was a while back.
Yeah.
But then, like, I keep on messaging her and I'm telling her, like, we could play one day. But we need to just find a good group. Because we're going to start from the beginning. So, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't mind. If you guys want to, if you want to
Yeah, but
fourth person.
they only play after 12.
That's the only thing that kind of sucks, yeah.
Wow, George the Trader. I'm sorry. I need to talk to Yippo and schedule something. I don't know. But yeah, look, I guess for context, I have 492 hours of PUBG. So I have a shit ton of hours of PUBG.
Yeah, you have a lot more than I thought.
Yeah. And then my second one is Civ 6, which is 294 hours.
How much do I have in Civ 6?
And then Slay the Spire.
Wait, how much do you have in Civ 6?
296.
I thought you played it more than I did.
I thought so too.
341.
Damn.
It's because you just leave it open, Eddie.
Yeah, probably. It's happened once or twice, but I don't think I would have added much.
Yeah, like I have like days on Civ. Well, all of us do actually. Like because we all play kind of all this at the same time. And then my third most played game is Slay the Spire, which is like a card game.
Yeah, you played the heck out of that one, yeah.
Yeah, I really like Slay the Spire. And then
is
like
PL on your top 5?
It probably is. I closed my Steam already. It was like started downloading shit. But like I would say like my number one game I ever played was probably League of Legends, and then Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
So those are my top tier list. Because I know like
my top 3.
What about Halo and Gears?
Gears,
well,
I don't
have the Steam for that.
Yeah, I don't have the Steam for that. Okay, so the last time I checked, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I think I had a whole month in game playing, like 31 days. So like that. I don't know. It chopped up to days, hours, and whatever. I had 31
Snicker
days.
bot 552 on PUBG.
31
Yeah.
days is 744.
So yeah, 700 hours. No, well, you
I've
guys beat
played-
me fucking in other games.
I've played a month in Ark.
Oh shit. But
Right
yeah, like
now, Divinity outbeat all my games. So that's the most played game in my Steam, followed by Tabletop.
oh, what is it?
119 hours, and then Factorial 115 hours.
I have like 115 hours just on Madden. I like Madden too. That game's fun as fuck. But I mean, I'm gonna use excuses, right? I feel like I have 115 hours because me and Jose both played Madden on my computer. So that's the reason. Yeah, so like I would let him play and I would just watch or whatever, let him do whatever. So that's the only excuse I have for Madden. But everything else was mine. Like all the COD, all the Civ, all the PUBG. Like we don't even play. Like when was the last time we played PUBG? Like probably 2 years ago. It's been a while.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. And then like for League of Legends, I probably like half a year, like of playing in game because I played a shit ton of that game, and it's been out for 10 years, more than 10 years. So that's my guesstimation. But yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, last played February 5, 2019.
2 years.
Yeah.
It's weird because like whenever I think of 2019, I always think of last year, but in reality, it's 2 years ago. It's fucking
I
weird.
always think we're still 2020.
Yeah. Fuck you, COVID. They messed up the whole calendar for us, man. We lost a year. Well. So what else have you been playing? What have you been up to, Nick?
I've just been playing those 2 games and chilling. I think that's probably it this week. Like, I mean, I've just been trying to play more Divinity and then Factorial, but I've just been in pain, so I just chill and try to do stretches and stuff.
Yeah.
And go on runs / jogs, especially because I work from home, so I just stay inside this room pretty much most of the day.
Yeah.
And next month it'll be a different room. So we'll
see how that goes. Yeah, let's see. If you need any help, then you feel free to ask the Potato Pals to help you. Also me, I'll go down.
Potato Pals? Okay.
Yeah, that won't be help. Hey, sorry to do this. I need to step out for like 10 seconds.
Oh,
I'm really
no,
sorry.
Eddie. Okay. Your body doesn't break while running. Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll ask you about your, like, when you work out, does it ease, like, your pain that you feel, or does it make you feel better, or it doesn't?
I mean, it just feel it. Sometimes it helps, like when I do some stretches, it helps, but usually, I mean, the pain will be there. I don't know, it depends. Sometimes the pain will be there, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Because even sometimes just sitting down hurts.
It hurts?
Like I can be sitting down on that couch, and if I sit too much, it hurts even more.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes when I don't do anything, it hurts more than actually doing something. But I just gotta keep trying to get better / put up with it.
Do you think the more pain you get, are you finding that you like the pain or you don't like it at all? I know that's a really weird question. I know that's a really weird question, but some people who are constantly in pain find to like eventually start liking the pain. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean, but no, I don't like the pain. I just have to put up with the pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just do that, and just walking around, standing up, pretty much trying to do different things to help. I also got teeth aligners recently. Okay. And it's been interesting. I got them on Monday. So it's almost been almost a week. I think there's like trade-offs between aligners versus like braces. Like especially like if you drink, which I don't, which I think that's good. If you drink, you cannot get aligners. Because you're only supposed to drink water when you're on aligners. So if you do anything else, you need to take off your aligners, because otherwise they'll get dirty, and then
They'll
if they
stain
get
the
dirty,
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like now every day I brush my teeth like 6 times a day now, because every time you eat, you need to brush your teeth before you put on the aligners. And yeah, anytime I want to eat anything, I have to take them off and then clean my teeth. So it's really annoying.
Yeah. And like I know I mean smoking stains your teeth as well, right? Like if you smoke, that also stains your teeth. I guess you wouldn't know.
I mean, I don't know, but I maybe science says so.
Yeah. You know what actually like fucks up your gums?
Alright, I'm sorry. Back.
Chewing tobacco. That fucks up your tongue, like your gums. Yeah, yeah.
Don't they start receding?
Yeah, they start receding and just fucks up everything. But apparently, like all the nicotine, like it amplifies how much. Like obviously, chewing tobacco is like a shit ton of nicotine, right? But yeah, I wouldn't know. I never done chewing tobacco. The only person I know that has done it is Angel, and like he's kind of addicted to it. I don't know if he's trying to ease off it, but who knows, right? But, yeah.
The one that we know?
Yeah, Undeserved.
Yeah,
What's his new gamer tag? I forgot it.
Funs and Cakes or something.
Oh yeah,
like
Funs and Cake.
But, last I heard, he's toned it down, but I think he still does it. But
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just been an experience with learning how to clean these things, use these things, and adapt to all. Because I figured, like, well, I'm adapting to all this fucking body. I'll just put on these things that I have to. Because it's also painful sometimes. And I don't know if it's pain or I just feel like biting more things, but I can't. Because, if I bite, like if I want to eat anything, I have to take them off and then I have to clean my teeth and I have to put them back on. So, yeah.
Like I used to have braces when I was younger. And I was remembering like how annoying it was. Like it wouldn't hurt, but it would just be like, oh, I can't eat for like a week. I had to eat like soft food because all my teeth are being rearranged. Is that the same issue with yours or not?
I had braces when I was small and I could eat. I was in pain, but I could eat. I broke some of them, but I could eat.
Could also just be a difference of the way your teeth are set.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it would. I don't know. This is gonna sound weird, but like it hurt, but I enjoyed the pain. Like that's why I was asking if you liked the pain, because like, I also have carpal tunnel and my hands are all fucked up, and I feel like I get like random like stings in my hand, but I kind of enjoy it. Like I enjoy feeling the pain. I also get like I don't know. Whenever I get cramps, I like it hurts, but then I was like, oh, I mean that felt good, Like it's not in a sexual way. It's just like I don't know. It just I enjoy.
I don't think anybody was thinking that until you mentioned it.
No, because people think like that. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. But like I don't know. Like I've always known the fact. Like I always known I kind of like pain just because it makes you feel alive. I don't know. That's my justification. But
you don't get high on life, George.
Hey, you can't get high on life unless there's a little thrill in it, And the pain's a little thrill. But yeah, I digress. I'm fucking incriminating myself. But yeah, whatever. What I have been up to this past week is just practically just playing Valorant. I've been trying to grind to Plat. I'm Gold 2 right now. I'm 2 games away for Gold 3. So I'm probably going to try to grind that this weekend. Try to get there.
Oh, they go up instead of down?
Yeah, it's Gold. You start off in Gold 3, Gold 2, and Gold 1. And then you go Plat. Right? There's
okay.
And then there's
you said it slightly backwards. You said you're trying to go to Gold 3 and you're at Gold 2.
Oh, I meant Gold 1.
Oh,
I'm trying to get Plat. I'm trying to get Plat. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. He's trying to climb.
I'm trying to climb. But hopefully this weekend I could try. I'm just gonna try to grind it. But we'll see. I mean, it's always I feel like it's a roll of the dice, Sometimes you play really good, sometimes you play really bad, and sometimes you have shitty teammates. It's just the roll of the dice. So let's see. Another game I've been playing is Portal 2, and that's a game I've been playing with Yippo. And like,
have you been playing the modded maps?
I didn't play any modded maps. We were just playing the default game, the co-op game. And then I didn't know that they added to the story. Like
They
because
did it?
there's yeah they did. Like there's 5 original like case like I guess environments, and then
Yeah.
there's another one where it's after the game when you finish it. And
Does
I
it add
never
anything to the story?
it does add to the story. I
Oh,
was
that's
just
so
like
cool.
what the fuck is this? Like I was like mind blown, and like the whole time I was just telling Yippo, I was like, I'm so excited. I've never played these maps. Like you can't see me right now, but I have a really big smile, and I'm just like super excited. Like I'm sorry if I'm freaking you out. Like I'm being really nerdy, but I really fucking love Portal. And like we played it, and like the maps legitimately took me like each of them took me 30 minutes because I couldn't figure them out. Like I was just like, oh, like, and like I just forgot how challenging portals can be if you didn't know the maps already.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, what the fuck? Like this is actually kind of hard. Like, but like all the other co-op maps, like I've already done them like multiple times. So whenever Yippo was doing them, I was like, oh, if you need help, I could give you a hint because I felt bad just doing it for her. So I was just like, you know what? I'll let you do it, and if you need help, just
What? Once
in.
you're inside, it was just clicking. You would remember how to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like the new ones, I was like, what the fuck? I don't know any of this. Like this is brand new. Like, and then it adds to the story, which I was just like super giddy about. And like, yeah, it was really good. I really want to watch it, or I really want them to continue Portal 3.
You should do the mods. They're pretty cool. I played
Yeah,
a few.
I'm probably gonna do that as well.
You
And
probably
then
won't.
I want to continue playing Portal. I really like Portal, and I want them to bring another Portal game. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is that I finally went to my university and I picked up my jersey for my esports team, and right there, I have my jersey.
Damn.
But so now it's official.
Damn.
I'm part of the team, jersey and all. I'm esports qualified. I'm just waiting for my Corsair sponsorship because I use only Corsair.
Cállate,
But yeah, I'm really excited, and once again, that's really nerdy, but I don't know, it's a passion of mine. So
weren't you already in the team playing?
I was on the team, and I was already played for a semester, but I didn't have the jersey, Nick. It's different when you have the jersey and it's
And
official.
that makes it official, Nick.
Yeah, it's official.
Bro.
And like I've been thinking about it, I'm just like I've always been really competitive. Like so like, this kind of makes me happy. Even though like it's not that big of a deal, it still makes me happy inside, you know?
That reminds me of the what was it called? Where we would do tournaments online. For
Game
Call of
battles?
Duty. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I when I was signed to the coach, I was just like, oh yeah, this reminds me of game battles. We used to play Halo, and then we even played against one of the pro teams, which is Straight Rippin', like they're like backups on Halo, and we got fucking destroyed in that game. We
I don't think I was there for that one.
yeah, like
No, that was his other team, no?
yeah, it was with
Sure.
Mark, it was with Soar, Snakerbot, and we had a coach called Zero Cool. And like he was legitimately like a coach from like he went to like MLG Anaheim and like a bunch of different tournaments, and he was gonna coach us. And yeah, like we started scrimming with people, and we started playing with like real teams, and we got fucking destroyed. And I was like fucking what 16 years old, 17 years old. But yeah, like those were the good old days. And then we tried to do that in Call of Duty, which I thought we had some success, but we never practiced. If we practiced, I think we could have done a lot better. But whatever.
Because when it was just normal people doing game battles as well, more than half the time we would win.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like I just remember when we did win, people would try to like make us forfeit because of like
Rules.
yeah, rules and specification. They're like, oh, because nades were not disabled and I don't know what, so you guys disqualified the whole 4 matches. And we're just like, why didn't you tell us at the beginning? We could have done it. They're like, no, those are the rules. You get DQ, and I'm just like, okay, bro. But yeah.
Or the occasional, when we were just playing normally, the occasional team that would be in part of a group.
Yeah. Oh, those were the good old days where you didn't have to worry about much, you know? You just play the best you can, not worry about anything. Oh well. It's fun to reminisce, but yeah, this is the closest thing I can reminisce, okay, Nick?
Okay,
So-
bro.
I want to go back.
I want to go back. But yeah. I guess we'll just jump into our first topic of the evening, which is Nick, what do you want to talk about?
We talk about. So, I have a Pixel 2, and a Pixel 6 is gonna come out, so I'm pretty hyped about it. But like, I guess I was gonna ask, what phones do y'all have?
I have a Samsung 10. That's the one I have.
I'm
Galaxy
stuck in
10
the
S10.
past.
Oh, let me.
Which one do you have, Eddie?
An S8 Plus.
Galaxy S10.
Okay. So it's a while.
No.
Like,
Phones are
yeah,
expensive, man.
they are. Like, I think this one's probably gonna cost. They're saying like normal price of iPhones, but I was looking at phones and I went to go check out like the iPhone 12 Pro Max
Like
because this one's supposed to be a
1300,
lot
isn't it?
bigger. Yeah, it's yeah, pretty expensive, but it's also really big. It's like because this one's gonna be bigger, but they're gonna make it height bigger, but not width bigger. The iPhone 12 Pro Max, and they're already gonna come out with the 13. Is like I don't know. It doesn't even fit comfortably in my hand, but I'm also like have smaller hands because I'm smaller like compared to the average. I think like American, which is like probably like 6, while we're like 5 something.
No, the average. Are you talking about average height in America? It's 5'8".
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well then, I thought that was just the average in Laredo.
No, it's in America.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I always see tons of taller people. But like they're really wide and then they're really big. And I don't really like that. How do you guys feel? Like, do you guys like that the screens keep getting bigger and bigger and the phone keeps getting bigger and bigger?
I don't mind it.
I kind of do mind
as
it.
long as it's not exaggerated, right?
I kind of do mind it because like I keep my phone in my pocket, and the bigger they get, like the less like I don't know, the bulkier it gets. And I feel like I'm gonna need like a phone clip because I know that for a while you use a phone clip, and like
because it bothered me.
yeah. So like I feel like if they keep on getting wider and bigger, like I'm gonna need a phone clip. But at the same time, I'll be scared because it's like all glass now. It's all just screen. So I'm scared to scratch it or break it or whatever, right? And I understand there's like phone protectors and like screen protectors or whatever, but still in your mind because it still could happen. So like that's my only issue with it. But yeah.
Yeah, like
the glass screen protectors. Those are pretty cool.
yeah,
Okay.
but then it also adds like a little bit to your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, but that cracks instead of your actual screen.
Okay, do you guys ever do this? Okay, there's this saying. I think I don't know where I saw this, but apparently if you hold a brand new phone with 2 fingers like this and you just let it fall and catch it, like you'll never drop your phone ever like in your life. Like look at Nick rolling his eyes. He doesn't believe it. But like apparently if you do that, you put your 2 phone and you start like just moving it around and just like messing with it, apparently like you will never drop your phone. I don't know like where I saw it or heard it or someone told me or whatever. But yeah.
What if I throw it for you? Does that still count?
No, it doesn't. You're gonna grab my phone and throw it. What do you mean? Like, that's out of my control. Like, I meant with like it means with gravity. Okay.
So, I'm assuming you mean like you learn to trust yourself and never drop it, or what?
I don't know. Like, I don't know where I saw it. You just like do the phone like, I don't know. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, you're supposed to just continue. Like, I haven't done it, so I'm just gonna drop it. But you're supposed to just continue like just flipping it. So you get used to like playing with your phone and you're never gonna drop it ever. Like I don't know.
You're gonna drop it. I didn't even drop it from my hands. It was in the fucking car. And then it just fell and then it broke, okay?
Yeah.
How does that even happen though?
What do you mean?
It does. It happened. We were in a rental car in Miami.
Oh,
Well, I mean, didn't you drop your phone from your car too?
I was out of my car when I dropped it.
Oh, okay.
He was in transition.
Yeah, different.
I mean, since we're talking about phones, have you guys seen the flip phones? Like, it's like screens that just like fold.
the new Samsung.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of. Oh wait, the like the Razor, modern Razor, or like the one that becomes like a tablet.
It becomes like a tablet.
Yeah, no, I'm okay without that. It seems like it's just more things to break, honestly. Like it's a cool idea, but I don't know. I personally don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. The only reason I think that would be cool is like if you need a travel monitor, right? And then like it would fold in half, and then you put it on your backpack, and then when you take it out, it opens up to a huge ass fucking screen. That would be cool. But that's like for having a monitor, not for a fucking phone that opens from the Samsung. It looks like this, and then it opens fucking tablet.
I think I would kind of like if I could have 2 phones. I think I would continue having the Samsung and then the Galaxy, whatever the next version, and then I would try to get that one, the opening up one. Like it just seemed the concept is really cool. I really like it, but yeah, I mean, I could just imagine like being
Like
fucking
2K,
huge.
I think.
Oh fuck. Okay, no,
Like
never
2 or
mind.
3K. I forgot.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
cheaper than a
ridiculous.
dog. That's. I mean, you could buy a purebred for 3K. So no, fuck that. Like I don't know.
You can buy a decent computer for 3K.
You
A
can buy
decent computer, it'll be a
like
really good
fucking
computer.
Crazy computer,
know.
bro.
I know, bro. What the fuck? What kind of computer are you looking into? I would say you could get a decent computer for like 1,500.
I
And
find
like,
a really good, almost high-end computer for 3K.
yeah,
It will be high end.
it'll be one of those
Um,
computers with like a fish tank in it.
That's cool though. That sounds cool.
Uh, but I'm looking forward to the Pixel 6. I want to see what happens. It comes out in October. Probably gonna get that because I have Pixel 2. Well, that's 4 years that I haven't gotten a new phone, and mine just like turns off randomly. But have you guys also? Do y'all have 5G? I want to assume that Eddie doesn't because of his
Oh,
version of his
okay.
phone.
All right. You're right. I see.
No, because like my phone's too old and it's only 4 years old, and it
Mine's
doesn't
a
have
bit older.
5G.
Yeah. Mine's a
My-
bit older.
My phone does have 5G. Yes.
Do you like? Is it useful? Like, do you know? Well, I guess one, do you have it? Two, do you use it?
My phone just randomly picks up just that's 5G, and then like I don't really notice it. Like I don't use it that much because I'm just at my apartment when I do use it. When I do use it, what's it called? I'm on my Wi-Fi, so like that's the only thing I would say. I don't really notice it.
You should speed test it if you notice you have 5G, just to see how fast it is.
Okay.
Supposedly it goes up to like 70 or 80
Damn.
gigabytes.
Gigabytes?
Yeah. No, megabytes. Way.
I was like, wait,
Gigabytes.
I assumed megabytes, but I heard gigabytes when you said it.
Yeah, I guess
But
next
supposedly that's
time.
the game changer, like the download speed, stuff like that. Pretty much how much you can transfer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess next time I do notice my phone's on 5G, I'll test it. Okay.
I guess the other thing that I wanted to talk about, which I think everybody was talking about earlier, is I'm sure everybody has heard that OnlyFans is gonna stop nudity from being in their platform starting October.
I looked more into it.
Uh,
It's not nudity, it's sexual content. You
So
can still
porn.
be nude, but if it's porn, it's no.
Wait, hold on. First of all, what do they consider sexual content?
See, that's the
Nudity
thing.
can be sexual content.
I don't know. It's up to them. That's when you hit the gray areas, like with the whole thing with YouTube and all that as well.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do y'all think about this? To me, like, I think that's where they get most of their money for, is from sexual content.
Yeah, I think
Because
so.
there's
too.
also what's the one that all YouTubers use? P starts with P.
Pornhub?
No, wait, it's not a porn website. It's a service as like OnlyFans, Patreon. Wait.
Oh,
God
Patreon.
damn, this guy over here, everything think better of me. Plus, you're the first one talking about porn, wait. Even though we're talking about them taking off porn.
Because you're just like talking about something with a P, a service that people use other than OnlyFans. I'm like, Pornhub? I don't know.
But yeah, I think most of their money came from that. So I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I think Izzy was saying that they're trying to do more advertising, and so they can't do advertising if there's sexual content because people don't want to affiliate themselves with the brand. But I do think most of their users were from that, but I don't know. I mean, I never have looked at their stats or anything like that, but
Apparently
I
they
think
made
OnlyFans was known for that.
apparently they made 5 billion profit or something like that last year.
Yeah, but you 1 billion was from one girl. I'm just kidding.
I mean, how much money do they want that now that they're doing I guess they want to get sponsorships, right? From different organizations and whatnot. Like
Yeah.
Is it really a good idea though? Because the stigma's there. It's not going anywhere.
That's what they're trying to take away.
the way I see it is like you go to McDonald's to order a burger and they're like, no, we don't serve burgers no more. We serve pizza. Like what? I came here for a burger. What the fuck? Like that's
Hey,
how I see
maybe they
OnlyFans.
can pull it off like Subway did.
Did they really though? You go to Subway for a pizza?
No, I mean the fact that they were associated with the freaking guy they should burn in hell.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, do you think of that guy when you think Subway now?
I do, yes. I still do.
Alright,
Oh, I
then
don't
never
even know
mind.
what you guys are talking about. I just think about it so
Exactly.
much. I
But
just think about tuna and not actually having tuna. That's what I think about every time I think about Subway. The tuna doesn't have tuna inside.
Apparently it does.
There was science experiments apparently saying it doesn't.
There's a lot of saying that they do. It's just that it's really hard to confirm perfectly whether or not it's actually tuna. It's weird. I was reading up to it into it as well.
I
But
guess in
for the
regards,
most part, it probably is tuna.
yeah.
Probably.
In regards to the whole OnlyFans, I'm in the same boat with you, Nick. I'm just like, why the fuck are they doing this? OnlyFans already has that stigma, or it's already known for that, and I feel like all the people, all the content creators already on OnlyFans would feel betrayed because they're already giving them a portion of their money, you know, with this sexual content, and now they're like, oh, you're not welcome here anymore. Your content's not welcome here anymore, like as of October, whatever, right? So like,
Yeah.
so all these I guess you could say sex workers are just like, what the fuck? Like this was our home and now you're kicking us out? Well, obviously I guess they have the right to do it since it's their platform. But whether it's right or wrong, like I feel like personally it's wrong of them to do it because they already have such a big, like, I guess workforce, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys
Who
think?
knows, man? I think it's a dumb idea of them, but we don't know the details about it. We're not freaking geniuses in advertising, so
True.
I think they're
only
shooting themselves in the foot, but only
Yeah.
time will tell.
My only thing is like what else do they want? Like they make a killing, like off, like
I want more.
they want more. Like at what point is too
By
much? You know? I don't know.
Sure, they want more, but it just doesn't seem like a smart move to me.
Well, it's also maybe like the CEO was like, you know what? Ethically, we're retarded. I don't abide by these rules. And that's what he's doing. Because, I mean, there's companies that, like, find out, like, you know, my company's doing this. This is where most of their money comes from. But I don't think this is ethically correct. And as the CEO, this is why we're out.
Yeah,
So they do it for that, for the reputation.
I would say like maybe they should copy a page from Pornhub. Like I know I mentioned it earlier, but Pornhub actually does really good marketing, and they're sponsored by a lot of people. Like why don't they copy the same kind of like business model that they do? Well, I guess they want to be more like what is this like what is this move for? Like are they trying to be more family friendly or what? Like what's the
They
point of
want to
making
move
it?
from NC-17 to rated PG.
Holy fuck, a la madre way.
Imagine.
Like I don't know, like
I don't know.
it's just really dumb in my opinion, and like it doesn't really make any logical sense. Business sense, it doesn't make any business sense either.
At least
don't
to
know.
us, right?
Yeah, at least to us. Maybe they have a sponsorship.
We don't
with-
have the numbers. Maybe the numbers actually show that they don't make most of their money from sexual content. Who
I
knows?
highly fucking doubt it, dude.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Because like okay, so they're banning sexual content as in like porn, like straight up porn, right? And like not nudity.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that the food pics, the feed pics can stay on there.
You're
Feet
safe,
pics?
Nick. You'll still make some money.
But I guess we just have to wait because like feet pics I would consider are very sexual. Why else would you want feet pics? Like I don't know. Come on. You get what I mean? Cause like they're trying to ban sexual content, and that's sexual content. I don't know. Like, what else would you want a feet pic? Like, I don't know. Please enlighten me. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't
it's-
anything that's happening in the picture. That's
It's sexual
like,
in nature, I guess, but it's not, you know, a naked person. There's just feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I guess they're trying to be more.
You can show a feet to a little kid. You
What
can't
the
show
fuck?
a naked body. I mean, you can, but that's not. You know, that's not. That's the reason why they're not PG-13, right?
Is that how you compare your like, whether it's sexual content? If I could show it to a little kid?
No, but you're trying to ask like, why does somebody like? I'm just like, if you go to the movies, right? People show feet all the time in the movies under PG-13 or lower.
But like, okay, it's about the intent. Okay, it's like, oh, my foot is actually showing whatever, right? But if you specifically take a picture of your feet for people to get aroused, that is sexual content in my eyes.
You don't
Anything
know
with the
what they're doing with that picture.
no,
It's
with
just
the
They
a
don't
intent.
picture.
have to get aroused. It's
No,
just
no,
a
no. It's
picture.
the fact that some people have the intention that it was supposed to be sexual content. You know? You get what I'm trying to say?
I mean, I understand. I know what you're saying. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you is that I don't think that just because you think that's
No,
like,
I get what you're trying to say. Like, it's just that even though that they may be intended
I mean,
to be
you
like
can
that,
pee
but
on
it's not be seen like
someone
that.
that's not necessarily sexual, but people get off of it.
What, Eddie? Do you know what get off on it? That means that that's sexual pleasure. What do you mean?
but-
Yeah.
if a person takes a picture of them looking attractive and has clothes on, is that sexual content just
That-
because they took a picture of themselves?
No, because the intent was not sexual. It was just
No,
them posing.
But you are
No,
thinking, like, she
no,
looks
no.
really nice. So then in your head, it is sexual.
No, so the way that no, okay. No,
Whatever, man. Let's just drop it. This isn't going anywhere.
No, I understand what Nick is saying.
I agree, it's not gonna go anywhere.
No, I agree with I know what Nick was saying, but if the person that's taking the picture has the intent of it being sexual, then it's sexual. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, when you take a picture of a feet picture and apparently people want to buy it, doesn't mean that I'm thinking of it for sexual. I'm just taking a picture because it makes me money.
I understand
And
that,
it's
but
of my feet.
no, I understand that, but I'm
I
just
think
trying to
the
When
say.
you take
Yeah.
a picture of your hand and then you put it on there, does that make it sexual too?
Well, it depends on how you intended it to be.
I just took
No.
a picture of my hand and no
Okay,
it makes me
then-
money.
Then
I
it's not
think-
sexual.
I think it falls under the distributor did not use it for sexual purposes. Once you buy the picture, you can do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah, yeah, that exactly what Eddie said. It's like the anime. Like, anime's made for not to be sexual, right? But people see it as sexual. But since it's the people that made it not to be sexual, it's not sexual. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're trying to say the whole time, George. I'm trying to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you that your point does not stand up in terms of like the platform. Okay?
Yeah, no, okay.
It
I
doesn't
get
tie
it.
back to them that way.
OnlyFans is breaking us apart, man.
And apparently those rules go through on October the 1st or something like that, or next month.
I
in
don't know
2
the
weeks?
number. I just know it's sometime in October.
I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking quick. You're not giving your members or whatever you want to call it any time to readjust.
It's okay. I mean, I'm sure there's other platforms, and if there isn't, somebody will spin it up in the next month.
Yeah, that's true. I agree about someone else doing it. But what I was seeing and reading is that every other sexual work websites and stuff are really predatory. Like when it comes to like distribution of money and all that stuff. That's why a lot of people are going to OnlyFans because they were a lot more lenient, or rather fair. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, I mean,
But-
the main argument about OnlyFans was that there was somebody who made $1 million on OnlyFans, and then their pictures wasn't like, they promised more than they actually gave out, right? It was like the people expected like nudes, but it was just like photos of them in bikinis, and everyone that bought it asked for a refund, like, and OnlyFans was caught up with all the back charge.
Yeah.
So like that's the reason I think it might stem from. This happened like maybe 6 months ago. It happened like a while back. But I think this is where it all stems from, because like that one incident where this person promised more and then only gave out like non-sexual pictures, and then everyone just tried to refund.
Get a refund.
Yeah.
I'm
And
sure that's what Kickstarter does. No refunds.
yeah. That's true, yeah. Kickstarter. OnlyFans is just a pornographic Kickstarter, you know?
I mean, that person trolled a lot of people. Props to them, right?
Yeah. I don't know whether she kept the money or whether OnlyFans had to just pay the bill, like, of the $1 million.
Maybe, cause I don't know, man. I
Yeah.
ain't no freaking businessman.
Yeah, I mean, no one's claiming to be a businessman. Obviously, we don't know the numbers, obviously, right? But it's interesting to think about all these things. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what other topic did you bring, Nick, or was that it?
And that's it.
Okay,
Yeah, I ain't got much of a topic either.
how about you, Eddie? What did you bring?
Not much, honestly. I'm not one to check the news, to be honest. I don't really. I just heard about that one. I was just surprised, but that's about it. They
Okay,
announced a new Call of Duty, but I'm not interested. So
I
You
guess,
did? What about all your
yeah.
merch?
oh yeah, I mean, I bought a bunch of stuff and they got here, and I'm excited. Think you
You
can
want
see
to
it in the
show it to
background.
us?
No.
All right, Eddie, show it to us.
No. Alright, here. I got this, and what's her name again? Kumeko or something like that. It's an Android, which is pretty cool. And I got this other stuff that's over there in the bag. It's a little bit too far. I got Galantmon from Digimon, the red dinosaur from like season 2. And underneath that is a robot, I guess, from Knights and Magic, which is pretty fun. It's a robot with like 6 arms. Looks pretty neat. And I'm waiting on some other stuff to come towards the end of October and November. A bunch of stuff from the time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Okay, I mean, real quick, you're gonna be streaming this Sunday on our Twitch. What are you gonna what do you think about making like all the stuff on stream? Would you do that?
No, it's kind of hard, honestly. I wouldn't be able to really build it here. I would have to build it over here, and I wouldn't have space to show like on camera and stuff like that. I was honestly just planning to either play with Snakerbot if he's willing. Excuses. Yeah, okay. And either that or just play some single player games. I don't need no Snakerbot. I'm a
Well, you
solo
could.
potato.
I mean, you could also ask us, you know.
No, it's
to hang
potato
out.
pals or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the idea is to start off with single player and then see what happens from there. I was thinking of either playing crap, I forgot what the game is called. It's either going to be where is it? Either XCOM 2 or Transistor.
Oh, XCOM. I played that game for like maybe an hour, and that's it.
It's
All my
fun.
people died, and I was like,
Yeah.
nah, this game. I like those kind of games though.
I like those kind of games, but I'm the kind of person, and people hate people for that just loads and saves often until I get the freaking thing that I want to happen.
Isn't it called Safe Scumming? Is that
Yeah.
what's it called?
Yeah, I like to save scum. I mean, I'll do runs without save scumming, because then that seems fair. But that's how I like to play. I like to save scum.
The only game I save scum in is in Slay the Spire. Because that game.
Oh no!
What else? What else?
And that game in Epic Store. What are they called? King of.
Oh, for the King.
For the King. Okay,
For the
fine.
King.
Okay, fine. We save scum there too.
I save scum a lot in Divinity as well.
Oh, that's another game I was playing this week. For the King, and like we were trying to beat 100 with it was Yippo, Jesus, and I, and Yippo kept on DCing whenever we got into a tough.
What does that mean?
She kept on DCing. You know what I mean? Eddie knows what I mean, right? Eddie?
She save scumming.
But this, you're talking about the word. You could say it.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Okay, never mind. Let's change subject then. But yeah, I try not to save scum, but if you want to go really high in these really difficult games, yeah, you have to do it. Well, you don't have to do it, but
save scum.
Yeah.
The easiest way to it is to save scum.
Yeah, because like you play for like 3 hours nonstop and you just hit a wall because you get really bad rolls and stuff like that. So I'm not like I understand why people do
start all over again.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Which is why I also like roguelike games. Like it doesn't matter if you die, you still made progress.
Yeah, for the king.
Wait, in those games you start all over again all the time, right?
Not
No?
necessary. It depends. I don't know the difference is roguelite and then roguelike. I don't know
Oh,
the
okay.
difference of which one's which, but one of them is you do start from the very beginning over and over again, and the other one is you'll get progress, and then if you die, you just get some of the resources. Like this other one, I forgot what it was called. I was playing, like you can advance and you get upgrades for your characters for the money that you collect for that run. But then you have to do the run all over, but you keep progress and like leveling up your characters and your defenses and stuff like that.
See, like in Divinity you can save scum, but I don't like doing it.
Okay, Mister. I'm so good at video games.
I thought you didn't mind,
No. I mean,
cause
we've
I
been
always.
doing it, but I don't like doing it. I
Well
like to
then,
live with our consequences.
then say no. That's why you're always a tiebreaker, and you always say yes.
Because you want to do it, and it will make you happy. I'll be happy regardless either way. But if I'm in charge of like the saving, there will be no saves coming. We will die an honorable death.
All right,
That's
no,
tired.
I'll try to save scum less.
What I will say
Mm.
about For the King, Yippo is really unlucky in that game, and I've never seen her tilt as hard as she does in on any other game. She is so unlucky. She tilts so hard, like not even Valo tilts her that bad. Like she's super unlucky, and like she never dodges. She always plays hunters, and she never dodges. She's just always raging. And I'm just there with like fucking 5 evasion, and I'm evading everything. My guy's fucking Jackie Chan over here, fucking dodge and weave.
42 evasion.
Yeah, she's just super unlucky.
Don't worry,
And
I feel that too. I have 60% evasion in Divinity, and I always get hit.
He does.
yeah, I guess for my
Yeah, like
topics. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just say I always just play the woodcutter, and I never get my stuff either. And
Yeah,
I even though I play as a tank, I never get a tank. Um, but
yeah.
yeah,
It's
go ahead and talk about your topic.
Yeah, so my topic, I wanted to discuss like the recent popularity in simulation games. Like I
Oh
personally do
yeah.
not I personally don't understand the popularity. Like I get like cooking simulations and like driving simulations, but like lawn mowing simulation, like I
Or
don't
power
understand.
washing simulator.
Yes, exactly. Like what's like the recent like I guess fandom behind it? Do you know, Eddie, or
It's
no?
always been there, man. It's just that power washing just brought it back on the map.
Yeah, like I look in these into these games. I'm like, oh, that game looks pretty cool. Like farming simulation, that seems interesting, but not something I would like use like a lot of time. It's like something I'm like, why didn't you just do it in real life? You know, like,
It's
why?
a lot more difficult in real life.
Is it
The
really
farming.
though? You're literally doing everything you need to do in those farming simulation.
No,
See, with
it's
chores.
oversimplified, dude. I played farming sim and with Snakerbot, and it's pretty easy. Well, it's a little complicated, but it
Oh,
compared to
it's
real life
pretty
farming,
easy.
it's a lot easier than real life farming. I'll tell you
You don't
that.
have to put up with the heat and then the shoveling and all the arm work.
Hey, bro, we're fucking Mexican way. We just go in. We don't get sunburned. We're good. That's all we have to do.
I've been playing a
Hey,
lot of
the
Car Mechanic
sun.
Simulator, and I do know a little bit of car mechanics. It's very different. It's a lot more simplified.
How about mowing lawns?
I wouldn't know. I haven't played that.
I mean, I know how to mow lawns.
I know mow lawn too, but I don't
I know
want to
how to
mow a
mow a
lawn in
lawn
the
as
game.
well.
See, look, our audience said it correctly, okay? Simulating real life is better than actual real life. I mean, I added one more word, but that's what a lot of people say, you know, and that's why people play a lot of these games. It's like, why do people play video games? A lot of people play video games to get distracted from real life. Because if you really think about it, I know everyone's gonna hate me for this, but what are games? Games
It's a
are a
simulation.
distraction.
Well, it's a distraction and
Well,
a simulation as well.
yeah, but it's just a distraction from real life because, like, we're doing, like, some people don't have anything else to do. They just want to do something else. A lot of people it's a stress reliever. At least for some people, it is.
It's
Um,
entertainment for people, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah, but if you look at it as a, like, if you compare our lifestyle, right, to like older people that didn't have these, right? Games, all that they've done for us. Well, not necessarily all for everything. It depends on the type of games you play and how you play them. But essentially, they just make us waste our time.
Yeah.
Like that, it's entertainment, but technically, it distracts you from real life.
Like I guess I'll give you an example. Like I was recently watching like a GTA like RP, and there's this guy who's an actual cop in real life, and he comes home to play GTA RP to play a cop in a game. I'm just like, damn, like that guy really likes being a cop. Like that's insane. Like 24/7 being a cop in virtual and real life. Like I guess I understand it, but at the same time, just like, wouldn't you want to simulate something else? Like I don't know.
Maybe he's a tougher cop in the game. You know, he's like a normal cop, and then in the game he's like, come on.
I
You
don't
know, he's
know.
a nice cop in real life, and then he's the bad cop or
A
what is it
crooked
called?
cop. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's like you have a lawn mowing company in real life, and then you come home to just mow more lawns, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
He likes to play good cop, bad cop. Yeah, think about
There
it.
you go. There you go.
but yeah, I don't
Good
know.
soft cop.
Like,
Yeah, man. You know, like it's because see, you're creating your belonging business, right? But you're trying to learn how to make it better, so you're playing the game to get better in real life. So you're like,
oh.
you know, maybe they teach you like management skills in the game. So,
So,
like, you're,
basically,
like, learning.
you're going to training. That's your training.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh,
It's your
okay.
training arc.
I mean, there is actual real life flying sims to teach people how to fly.
Yeah, the Microsoft flying, whatever. Like that's actually like real
Used.
planes to travel. Like it takes 2 hours to like fly like real locations and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't know if it's dumbed down, but I know they do have actual simulators where you have to do like the whole process of actually flying a plane.
Yeah, Izzy worked on that before. He worked on a company that made simulator for pilots to actually train.
Hmm.
So I mean, it is a thing. It's kind of like playing the Gundam games, you know, the ones that are the big arcade ones that you get inside and then you start moving and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Formula One simulators are as well. Like when I see those, I'm just like, damn, that's really cool, but it's not something I would get into because they have like F1 actual racers stream on Twitch and they actually have the whole setup, and I think it's really cool and everything.
And they're
because,
pretty good at it because it's pretty damn close to the real
well,
thing.
it's technically they're training for like the real race. Like that's how they train. But I understand those. My gripe is between like the ones that are kind of useless. Like I said, the lawn mowing simulator. Why the fuck do you need a lawn mowing simulator? Like
Is there a
House
dishwasher
flipper?
simulator?
probably
There's a house
yes.
flipper one.
Oh, that was actually pretty cool. I want to play that one.
But why? Why though? You can just house flip in real life.
Because I can't just break the foundation of the house without it coming down, Eddie.
Yeah.
And that one you could break the house into like whatever you wanted to. It's pretty cool, but yeah. That's my gripe, but I understand there's a market for it. Obviously there's a market for everything. But yeah.
And there's gonna be a series coming soon, maybe.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
This I guess good segue to Eddie's future future content with
I don't know what
AK
you're talking about.
Oh, secret content, okay.
I mean, not like it matters anymore.
All right, well, my next topic I was gonna bring up was the another Fortnite thing that happened, which I don't know if you guys know this.
Thing?
Yep. So Fortnite recently did like a game type called Imposter, and Among Us is really the developers for Among Us. They're really upset with Fortnite and Epic for quote unquote ripping them off. Do you think they're justified to be angry? Like me personally, I don't really think they're justified, but who knows?
The best way I saw it, and I was like, oh, I guess that makes sense why they're kind of upset. Like, they didn't monetize like that kind of setup because they wanted it to be out in the open. But from my understanding, was the reason they're upset is because it is literally a 1-by-1 copy of what they did. Like that doesn't have its own spin to it. They literally just moved it to Fortnite, and Fortnite has done that over and over again. Like for example, when Apex came out, you remember how we thought it was cool that it had a revival system. Months later, guess who had a revival system? That works exactly the same. I don't know if it's changed, but like when we played it in Fortnite and Apex, right? You pick up the guy's card and you have to go to like a center to revive him. In Fortnite, it was basically the same. You just had to go to a truck. I don't know if they changed it, but that's how they did it. Fortnite did not have pinging before. Apex came out with it, or Apex came out with the awesome ping it has. Around the same time when they brought in the revival, came in pings as well that work almost exactly the same.
I
Like,
mean,
it's
I
smart
agree
for
with
them
our
to do.
audience. The audience says they're getting mad at FPS games making FPS games like yours.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's justified. I understand where they're coming from. Like, you know, if you're gonna copy my homework, at least change it up a bit. Is what I'm assuming they're referring to.
They changed the skins.
Basically,
And that's what you do.
It's
Yeah,
because it's
another
because
example.
yeah, like our audience with CS:GO and Val, like as an example. Yeah, the only thing though, they're both very unique against each other. Like in my opinion, CS:GO and Val, but like Fortnite just straight up ripping off Among Us. Like I said, I don't think that Among Us has any hold to that. I feel like since they don't own that type of genre, like no one owns first person shooters, right? So you can make a straight copy of something, but as long as you change it to make it unique, then that's good, right?
and that's
But
their point. They didn't, according to them, they didn't change it to make it unique.
yeah, I mean they did. Isn't it 3D? It's still 3D, isn't it?
I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
not
I don't know
2D.
what happened. But yes, I mean, Fortnite is not 2D. Deal. Yeah, it's not 2D.
Yeah, I mean
But I don't
they
know
added the spin.
anything. But it might be a game where there's only 10 people and there's only 2 traders.
I would say the spin for them is that it's in Fortnite. That's the spin. Like I don't know what else they have to add that they already
I like
add.
what Ripple said though. It just feels like Fortnite doesn't have a definite identity anymore. Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Actually,
it started off as a game that was just going to be sold, and then PUBG came out. They made it free battle royale
Yeah.
instantly because it was popular.
do you want to know Fortnite's definite identity?
What's that? The building?
Is a never changing identity. Sorry, it always keeps changing identity. All it does is keep evolving and keep changing whatever it can to stay alive. Because imagine having the same game that doesn't change forever. It's garbage. So all they can do is keep copying other shit that seems mainstream, add it in, and have concerts. At least in the concerts, they always fucking. I think that's fucking hype. Like
I think that's
that was
cool. Yeah.
game changing. But all they do is like bring in things to try to keep the hype up. I mean, that's all they can do.
Yeah, that's understandable. Like, I just found it surprising when they made the switch to Battle Royale and it worked out for them. That's awesome. But, like, who was it that played with me? Like, the original early access alpha or beta or something like that? It was wave based, remember?
Yeah, it's like I've never played it, but I was really hyped for Fortnite when it first was announced because it was
Yeah.
like a tower defense type of game. Zombies
Yeah.
coming in, and you had to just it was basically Gears of War, but like the waves. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you
Yeah.
do like a little base and protection and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Gears of War is based off something else, but that's how I remember it because that's the first time I played something like that.
I don't remember who I played it with, but yeah, and I was excited for that too. Did that ever come out? Is that its own
It
thing?
it
or was
did, and like I looked for a copy to play like the original game, and like the hard copy of Fortnite, it's like more than $1,000 because like that shit doesn't exist no more. It's just
Oh, they
all
just-
online.
You can't even get, like, you can't even play that wave game anymore then?
Not from my understanding. No, you can't play it anymore.
They just completely dropped it and went with BR then?
Their marketing team was so fucking good though. Like they pivot really quickly, and it was
Yeah,
free to
they
play.
did.
It was really good. I applaud them. Fortnite has done so much for the gaming community, so I can't sit on them too much because they literally like caught a new wave of like new gamers, young folks, people that would have never gamed before. Like it's I don't know, a whole generation.
Ninja came out in a movie, I feel, because of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He was in what is it, New York, for
Oh yeah, the
New
floss.
Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really awkward and really uncomfortable. I saw it live.
I didn't see that.
It was really funny. But yeah,
I mean,
like all these people, like you find Ninja, you see Tim the Tatman, he got popular off Fortnite as well. Like they got like a really big following, and all these young bloods, like all these kids, like 6 to 10 years old, they're like, we love Fortnite, and that's the next generation of gamers, like it or not. Like that's how they got their introduction. But for us, like our introduction was Halo, right? Like it's not really comparable, but still. Like that, those are the different generations, you know. But I guess even now the kids have Halo, Master Chief in Fortnite. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, they literally have all the classics that every generation grew up on is in Fortnite, and then some. There's a lot more.
And people.
Yeah, and people like what's your favorite movie? John Wick is in it, and Ariana
Yeah.
Grande, and fucking football players. So like, it's really cool. And this is another topic that we
And
talked about.
streamers as well.
Yeah, streamers. Rick and Morty's in it. Like, I'm just like,
Really?
what? Yeah, Rick and Morty's in it.
Oh, interesting.
And like, this is like another like discussion we had previously in another podcast about like how all these games and these like different orgs are brand safe. They're brand safe, and like they're reaching out to like mainstream stuff like Gucci and like other like Prada, like all different like products that people use in real life, you know?
Didn't Gucci just get like an E team or something like that?
Yeah,
to
they got 100
sponsor them?
Thieves. It was 100
Yeah.
Thieves.
I thought it was pretty cool.
So like, my point being is that Fortnite and other games are making it mainstream, and now it's not seen as a nerd or being a loser growing up. You could make careers off this, you know? It's fucking insane. Like, growing up, if you told your parents like, oh, I want to be a streamer, you're like, what's that? Their streamer wasn't even a thing growing up, you know? It was just being a YouTuber. Now,
If tell that to a Mexican dad, still get the same thing.
yeah, obviously culture's
mean,
different from very.
Tell that to a Mexican dad 10, 20 years from now.
Probably you, Nick.
You're like, I remember when I used to stream. Yeah, go for it. Probably won't work out, but go for it.
What are you talking about? Streaming's dead now. You gotta be this now, okay?
It's virtual reality.
He's like, you're
I
just
got
like,
you the VR set for a reason.
no, you're gonna be like, son, I'll follow you on your OnlyFans since it's not sexual anymore.
I remember when OnlyFans was sexual.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I remember when OnlyFans used to be good.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mom always used to ask me why I watch other people playing video games. Yeah, my mom too, and I would reply snarkily, Why do you watch people play baseball when you can play it yourself?"
I never said that to my mom. My grandma, I never said that to my grandma either. She would just like, bah, like, don't talk to me like that.
I like to joke around with my mom like that. We're pretty close.
Oh. Like, I understand your point though. Like, that's how it used to be, right? Like, people don't understand. I guess the older generation, our parents, our grandparents as well, they don't understand why you just watch other people play games. But this is technically kids can make it into a career. It's
Yeah, it's
one
in
in a
like one
million.
of the Fortnite champions, like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, and a millionaire. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's just insane. Okay, so my last topic is gonna be the Call of Duty Vanguard.
Don't know
So-
anything about it.
So
The new Call of Duty.
the newest, so yeah, Activision is gonna release their newest Call of Duty, which is called Call of Duty Vanguard. It's developed by Sledgehammer, and the last one that they created was WW2.
Oh god, that one was garbage.
So that's the one that it's for reference, and we're actually gonna watch it live on stream. Okay. So let me just set that shit up.
You need us to set anything on our side of the.
No, you're good. You're good. Hold-
People said we're gonna play that. Ooh.
What's going on here? Why do I see my face even bigger?
Come, little kids, come. Click on my screen to watch it.
Make it full screen. Screen.
No, click on the actual
Yeah, I know, I am. But
Discord heading.
What's it?
No, well, I was watching it through stream, but okay.
And so it's like click on Discord.
I'll just
Alright.
pop it out so the camera.
We're gonna pause it a couple times so we won't get like copy striked or whatever, because they're really stingy about this stuff. So we're gonna discuss it while we're watching it. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, this one's gonna be based off in World War II. It's like right after, yeah, World War II. It's interesting. I think it's a very pretty game. Like, I don't know, it looks really cool.
The whole world is burning.
Yeah, but like, is there really a point on making another one?
They have
No,
to
I
take
don't
one
know.
out every year, bro. It's in the contract.
But like, they could just do a Fortnite and Twins.
Oh, okay. Do you see this scene right here? So this scene, like
Yeah.
the fall of like Stalingrad or whatever, it's all orange and whatnot. They say that they based that scene off the California fires. Like, you know how it just turned everything red? They based that off that.
It
So I think
probably
that's,
did look like that
Vanguard.
with all the bombings and all that stuff.
yeah. So like, I think first, like what we saw right now, the trailer looks really pretty. Every trailer that you watch is gonna look really nice, right? It's gonna look best
Mhm.
graphics, whatever, right? But I agree.
Rendered.
Yeah, I agree with Nick. I'm just like, why are they making another one? And by Sledgehammer, who made World War II, that game was caca, bro. That campaign was trash. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue playing it now. So that's the Germany, blah blah, taking over. What? I think it is Stalingrad.
I don't know. I don't know history. Are they gonna make another Warzone?
Yeah,
They're
they're
probably
adding
just gonna
maps.
update.
They're adding maps to Warzone. Yeah. The North Africa, obviously, that's the beginning of the front, the first front, and then the Eastern Front, which is what, Germany versus Russia.
I'm personally just tired of constant World War II, man. I like modern warfare. Not the game, but like as far as gaming, I prefer modern warfare games.
Yeah. I don't know, like I agree with you. I'm just like the World War II. I really like the history and stuff and all that stuff, but like they played it out too much, you know. Like it's
Yeah.
already Call of Duty like number 4 from World War II. I want either present or like real present. Like
Slightly future,
yeah.
like
Or
believable
Super
future.
Future?
No, not Super Future. I didn't like the Super Future one that they had. It
Super
was kind
Future
of
times 2?
yeah, it was kind of caca.
Yeah, not many people like the super future one.
I don't know,
But
I never
yeah.
played it.
So you saw the Western Front, which is
Advanced warfare, I think that's what it's called.
yeah, Advanced Warfare. It had Kevin Spacey, and then after the whole allegation, they removed him. That's a random fact I knew. Okay, so like yeah, you saw the Eastern Front, which is the Russians versus Germany, and now the Western Front, which is Russia versus England.
Right, lads, listen up. I won't trade you all for this.
I mean, it looks clean. Pacific America versus Japanese.
I mean, these always look good though.
War, Arthur.
Yeah,
They're pre-rendered, aren't they? 99% of the time.
What comes after?
Yes.
Not what you were
100.
No, because some of them sometimes have the little text as actual game footage. Eh?
whenever I
On
see
a
this,
1090 Titan.
Whenever-
running on-
whenever I saw them on the beach, like crawling and all that stuff, I always think of Hacksaw Ridge. I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie. It's a pretty good movie.
No.
Oh, he kept telling me to watch it, but I was like, nah.
Good movie. Good movie.
Still say nah. Even Private Ryan, that was a good movie.
That's a good movie too. Yeah.
We do it together.
I don't know, nothing about this so far speaks to me. Battlefield trailers speak to me.
Oh, Battlefield trailers look sick as fuck.
But yet
just-
again, I never played campaign.
Pretty much it. Yeah. November 5th. That's the official release date.
Early access to the
For their open beta, no?
Pre-orders get instant access to the Night Raid, Mastercraft, and Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone.
Yeah, that gun looks cool.
For all the
Just
games.
again. I'm not really hyped for it, to be honest. I'm excited for the next Modern Warfare.
I don't know. After watching that, I'm just like,
Oh yeah,
just-
but it's always the developers, right? The one that did Modern Warfare, they did a really good job. I'm excited for that one. Which is I
That
think the next one after this.
it's Infinity Ward. They're the one that. No, it's. Yeah, it's Infinity Ward. They're the one that made
I
all the
always
good
get
ones.
them confused. Yeah.
Yeah, Infinity Ward, and then Treyarch, then Sledgehammer. Yeah.
Why don't we fire most of the developers and make one company?
As
And then
long as
that-
they won them every year, probably not anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't need to make one every year. We're playing the same game all the time.
Yeah.
You know, in the end of the day, they're all feeding off of Infinity Ward's success for Warzone, and even this game is gonna feed into it. So all those characters are gonna be in Warzone, and there's gonna be more there's gonna be more maps because of this game. So I mean, Big Papa Infinity Ward is like, they're just like, we call the shots here. But I think it's also very interesting because since Activision is their publisher, right? They're still pushing this project through, even through all this allegation. Like, it's very interesting. At least to me, it is, because like,
What allegations?
Activision with Blizzard. Hello.
I always forget that. Yeah.
It's together. So they have a bunch. They have 3 cases of sexual misconduct in the workplace. And
Bro, you're not gonna stop making games because there's sexual misconduct in the workplace.
I know they don't stop the games, but wouldn't you stop press release and like slow it down a little bit? Because
no,
like,
bro, you gotta make money.
That's true. But like, okay, so like I was talking to my coach for my esports team, and I was asking them about the whole stuff, and they're like, yeah, like it's weird because like after the whole allegations, they literally told everybody who was like working with them that they're gonna be in hiatus for the next 2 months. So like anything that we have to do with them, with like Blizzard or Activision, because they have a COD team and Overwatch team, they have to stop everything. So like I was like, whoa, okay, that's interesting. So that's why when I found out they're making Vanguard, I was like, oh, they're still pushing this, but every other aspect of it they slowed down or completely stopped. You know,
well,
what I mean?
Like there's things in the, like, imagine you're a company that relies on one project every year, right, to make your money, and then now X thing's gonna happen, and you had already designed, like, there's a deadline you're gonna reach, everything set to this date, and you're gonna push it for this thing. Like, a lot of the gamers are still gonna get the game. Like, all this is happening, and like I said, a lot of these companies, like, I'm not saying that sexual misconduct is is not something that shouldn't be taken lightly. But there's a lot of cases in companies that are having all the time, and then they have to keep working. Because also, like, if you think about, let's say you worked at the company, and like they're not gonna release the game for X months, and your money pretty much for your paycheck relies on this one game every year, apparently. Because that's why they have to push fucking games every year. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I understand why they would have to do it. I mean, there's cases where, you know, like, you shouldn't push out anything.
Well, the perfect case is COVID. A lot of developers stopped production because of COVID. But I mean, even with COVID, Call of Duty, all their publishers, or not the publisher, but the developers, they still went on and they released this piece of shit game that came out in November that was not complete, but now it's complete and it actually is a good game. But if they just stopped for a little bit and just delayed the release, then it would have been a better game, right? But in their mind, they're just like, fuck it, we'll fix it while we go. They're putting the duct tape while the ship's sinking, right? But
us as consumers let that happen now too.
That's true, yeah. So like, I guess even if they're okay with releasing unfinished games, I guess the whole stuff that's happening with them internally wouldn't really affect it. They're just like, we need to release the game now. Fuck it, release it, right? So I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I think. I mean, as a company that its sole purpose is to make money, that's, I mean, how you would see it. The only thing is, like, I mean, there's some people, right? Like, let's say you were a clothing brand, and then you're in the chart, like, then you're the one that's with the sexual misconduct. Then maybe, like, that time you should push your, like, release of your new clothing line, because that one's really based off your image. Well, in terms of this company, the image is technically the company we just said that you said was garbage last time they made a game. So we think that their game's gonna be garbage again. So, like,
No, I get what you're trying to say. I understand. I guess you're right, and they're just gonna bank off Warzone still because it's still popular.
Yeah. It's losing a lot of popularity though because of all the cheaters. It's pretty rampant right now.
I haven't touched it since like they released a new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played Warzone in more than 4 months since the beginning of the summer.
I
But I
haven't
feel,
played it in like a month or two.
yeah, I mean, it just wasn't fun for me anymore. Like even with playing with friends and stuff like that, it's just not fun because you don't win because people are cheating all the time. Like
Yeah.
the couple times I did play, there was like a stim pack cheater where basically you just stim infinitely and you never die.
Yeah, outside the map, yeah.
Yeah, outside the map. So like they would be outside the smoke and there's you just hear people going like coughing and you're just like, where the fuck are they? And they're like Asla Madre just stimming like that. Like a fucking junkie behind a bush. Like they didn't fucking die. And like after that I'm just like, nah, this game's like, I get that people play for fun and like I play to win, you know? I like no matter what game I play, I have that mentality and winning for me is fun. But if I can't win because it's offset, it's literally impossible for you to win, then it's not fun for me at all, you know? You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just play to play, so. But I just haven't played that game in a while. I don't know. We played it a lot also. I think I was having a lot of fun until the new game came out, and then I felt like a lot of it died off whenever the new game came out. And I thought the new game was garbage, so I didn't play that one, and I didn't really feel like going back to like people weren't really playing the old game anymore as much either. So
Yeah.
and then I got broken. So.
Yeah, it's like I do remember you wondering about the new game, and we told you that the new game is trash and we don't recommend it because we did the tournament and all that. We did like a mini tournament for a charity.
Yeah.
And we got stomped on, but the game was really bad. It was it wasn't complete.
It felt really incomplete, yeah.
Yeah, and then the only person that did continue playing it was Jesus, and he tells me once in a while that it's complete, the game's finished now. And I played it with him, and I was like, damn, this game's actually pretty good. But I don't touch Warzone because it's still broken, you know? So I'm just waiting for them to fix it, which apparently they're trying to fix with the recent updates. They have a new anti-cheating software to prevent cheaters. But who knows, like, they said that like 3 months ago. So this is the newest version. I don't know. Probably still gonna be trash, you know?
Yeah, and like, sure, they say they banned like 50,000 hacking accounts. What do you do? Just download the account, the hacks again, and make a new account.
No, you don't even have to download the hacks again. You just make a new account. That's all you have to
Yeah,
do.
fair enough. Yeah.
Because they're not doing IP
Maybe
bans.
they're banning IPs. Oh.
No, they're not doing IP bans. They're just doing account bans, which is
bans,
stupid.
yeah.
Yeah. If they do IP bans, then yeah, like woo, like that's cheaters, right? But no, they're not doing. I don't think they're ever gonna do IP bans, because I don't know the reason, but because of money, I guess. I don't know, because the cheaters still pay for skins.
Probably.
Yeah, with that being said, I feel like this is a good stopping point for the podcast. We talked about a lot of things. We would like to hear your stuff in your comments down in the comment section below. So if you have we want to hear your opinion. So yeah, just leave a comment. I messed that up, but whatever. But yeah, this is Save Point. We're signing out. See you guys at the next Save Point. Yeah.
Bye. Tell us what game you want to play next.
Yeah, what game do you guys want to play next? Exactly. Yeah.